Be yourself, because everyone else is already taken. Who other than the Irish poet and playwright Oscar Wilde could have coined such a profound and witty phrase? For surely he knew what he was speaking of. He spent years in prison in Victoria, England, for having been himself, and he never once betrayed his words. I love that expression because as a communication coach, I think it says everything that I need to say. First of all, when I say it, people laugh, they nod their head, because they get it. It doesn't matter if I'm working with a CFO who's preparing his team for negotiations in the morning, or a young single mother re-entering the workforce. The essence of spoken communication always comes back to the same one truth. You are the message, not your words. They count for 7 to 10% of what you're saying. Not your voice. It's about 38%, but it's not enough. And not the all-important body language, which some say comes in at about 58% of your message. No, but rather you, a composite you, all of you. Yes, the way you use your words, clearly the way you use your voice, and absolutely your nonverbal cues like your body language. But so much more goes into conveying your message. Your face, your eyes, the intention behind your speech, the attitude towards your audience. These are the mechanisms that drive powerful communication and ensure that you are heard. Whether you know it or not, all of you is what your audience is seeing, listening to, and believing, or not. We are constantly transmitting messages as we communicate. Modern science today tells us that for every thought we have, we simultaneously have a matching emotion. Now, I wonder if you'll be as shocked as I was to learn that from here up, we have 80 muscles. And those 80 muscles are capable of communicating 7,000 expressions. It's hard to imagine. So clearly, it's best, first, to get to know yourself and know yourself well. And secondly, it's really good to stick to what you know best, you. Besides, Wilde is right. Everybody else is already taken. And really, who wants to be everybody else? I think we just want to be ourselves. And we want to speak to be heard. And we want to speak to be understood. After all, is this not the point of communicating? Roger Ailes, media mogul and master communicator, says that good communication starts with good conversational skills. That when you have good conversational style, it is not a quantum leap to transfer those skills to your public speaking, your negotiating, your teaching, parenting, whatever it is that you're trying to communicate. And I agree with Mr. Ailes, because when I think about it, when I'm sitting down in Starbucks or Serious Coffee and I'm having a conversation with one of my friends, I'm at my most natural. I'm at my most honest. I'm not worrying anymore about my body language. I'm not worrying about my intonation. I'm only worrying about the conversation. Matter of fact, I'm not even worrying. I'm just in it. Whether you have good conversational skills or not, I suggest that you continuously develop them. Because not only does it give you great opportunity to practice impromptu speaking and very good listening skills, but a conversational tone will help you to immediately establish a rapport, a relationship with your audience. Ailes also says that today's modern audience will give you 7 seconds from the time you come up to the room. In those 7 seconds, they will determine if they're going to listen to you or not. And they make this decision based on one thing: the messages that you are communicating from the very second you get up here. 7 seconds, it's not much time. So what do we do in those 7 seconds of be heard or not time? How can we improve our chances of being heard in that very short space of time? Well, first of all, it's a very good idea to practice in front of the mirror and to see, first of all, how are these 80 muscles moving in and out of those 7,000 expressions? Because you don't want this saying one thing and the words saying another. It's a good idea, too, to practice in front of a mirror and watch how your body is performing. A broadcaster knows, as a radio journalist, I know that I must put the emotion of my message in my eyes. I have nobody to watch me, so to convey my emotion, I put the emotion in my eyes. I say the speech through my eyes. Because once you get that emotion in your eyes, your voice will automatically follow. Always think of giving a conversational kind of speech. Lower your voice, soften your voice. If you're using a microphone, please don't yell into the microphone. The microphone is set up to amplify your voice. Rather, lower your voice, soften your voice. The microphone loves the bottom register of anybody's voice. It soothes your audience. It makes your audience want to listen to you. Don't forget to use a conversational tone of voice. And now here you're going to think I've totally lost my mind. But forget about your body. Forget completely about your body. Your body has been with you every step of the way. Every place you have gone, your body has been there right along with you. And it will never abandon you. It hasn't yet, and it will not abandon you up here at the front of the stage. So just focus on being yourself, on being your unique self, on delivering your message. And trust me, when you put the emotion in your eyes and you use a conversational voice, your dear faithful servant body will follow you and will help you speak every word that comes out of your mouth. So forget about your body. Just let it do its work. They say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery. That might be true, but it will score you no points in your communication style. Just be yourself. After all, it's you we come to hear.